Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yes, I hope you've all had your coffee and everybody is ready for a jam-packed, fun-filled 2 days. As you just heard, my name is Hillary Mintz, and I'm the Public Information Officer for Waukesha County and also the Press Secretary for Waukesha County Executive Paul Farrow. I am so thrilled to be here. We are so glad you are all here, that you've taken the time to come to the 2025 Wisconsin Economic Summit. Let's get this started. It's an honor to be with you all here today to help guide us through the next 2 days of learning, conversation, and connection. Over the course of the summit, you'll hear from an outstanding lineup of speakers, leaders in business, government, and education, who will share their insights on the challenges and opportunities facing Wisconsin's economy. Together, we'll explore innovative strategies, discuss the headwinds that are holding back Wisconsin's growth, and highlight successes from across the state. This event is not only about gaining knowledge and perspective, but also about building relationships. You'll have the chance to connect with colleagues, exchange ideas, and discover new ways we can all work together to drive growth and prosperity in our communities. So get ready for 2 days of fun-filled action with energy, inspiration, and collaboration. We're excited to kick things off, and I can't wait to see what we accomplish together. At this time, I would like to introduce Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation's Deputy Secretary and Chief Operating Officer, Sam Rikkers.
Hillary, thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. It is so good to see all of you here at 10 o'clock in the morning here in Green Bay. Not long ago, I was in southwest Wisconsin. I lived down that way talking to a business owner. And that business owner said to me, Sam, I can buy a piece of equipment tomorrow to help grow my business, but I can't find the folks I need to hire to operate that piece of equipment. And that stuck with me because whether you are running a business like this person, teaching in a school, serving in one of our local units of government, you've either felt this, you've heard it, something like this. And we know that we're certainly not short on ideas in Wisconsin, and we're not short on ambition. And like this business in southwest Wisconsin, we may not even be short on capital to make the important decisions we need to make to grow. But what we need are the conditions, strong communities, skilled people, resilient systems that allow this investment really to take root and grow. And that is exactly what this summit is all about. Our theme, unlocking investment in Wisconsin's economy, and for me, unlocking investment isn't just about dollars. It's about people and places in Wisconsin. It's about making sure Wisconsin is the places where families want to live, where businesses want to grow, and where everyone has an opportunity to thrive. And when at WEDC we talk about thriving communities, we mean every single community in Wisconsin. Just recently, in fact, it was on Sunday, I had an opportunity to be in Gilman, Wisconsin. It's in Taylor County. Gilman's population is just north of 300 folks, and its school district has an enrollment north of about 600 folks, so not the major metropolis of western Wisconsin. It's a little village. And in that village, what I saw and what I got to learn is a community that's working hand in hand, businesses and the school district, to really revision, to create a vision of what the prosperity of Gilman looked like, not just for today, tomorrow, but for years to come. And that's the spirit that I think we see in Wisconsin, that I certainly see. That's what I think we'll see at this summit in the next couple days. People pulling together, people choosing growth over decline. That's what thriving communities look like. Strong, resilient communities like Gilman don't just support families. They certainly support families, but they don't just support families. They create the conditions that businesses really can need to succeed. And that's the cycle that at WEDC and at the summit we want to strengthen, where communities support businesses, and businesses then in turn reinvest in the communities where they are. And it's not always easy, of course. Communities and businesses across our state, they are facing headwinds. Workforce shortages, something certainly not new in Wisconsin. I feel like we've been dealing with workforce shortages, that conversation, how to handle that headwind for years. But they keep businesses from hiring the folks that they need. Housing and childcare shortages, those shortages that we've had and seen for years now, they're preventing and keeping families from taking root in our communities. Infrastructure gaps, we still have them. Broadband, utility gaps, gaps in our main street infrastructure, that slows opportunity. And certainly, and sometimes maybe most importantly, and we'll certainly learn about that in the next couple days, mindset barriers, right? The fear of risk or the resistance of change. These challenges certainly are real, but they're also opportunities to rethink how we grow. And that's what today is all about. Rethinking how we grow, moving from challenge to action. You'll have a chance today to explore 3 breakout sessions led by really 3 fantastic moderators and facilitators. One will be led by WEDC's Vice President for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Shana Hetzel, on broadening perspectives on risk and innovation. And Olivia Oddie is over there. Olivia Oddie is the Executive Director of Greene County Economic Development. And she'll really lead a conversation on fostering a community mindset grounded in growth and opportunity. And Michelle Carter, a leader at our Department of Workforce Development, on overcoming challenges to build a workforce that we need for the future. And these sessions will help us take a really clear look at the headwinds that I talked about and more, and then leave us with ideas, resources, and importantly at the summit, new relationships that will help keep things moving and growing. At WEDC, we talk about an economy, building an economy for all, where every Wisconsinite has the opportunity to thrive. And that means an economy that's really built on 5 dimensions that we look at. One is that vision is one that where there's financial stability and wealth building, lifelong learning and workforce readiness, health and well-being, strong infrastructure, we talked about it, housing, childcare, broadband, public spaces, and certainly environmental stewardship, really, that keeps our communities resilient. And each one of these dimensions is an opportunity for investment. Each one represents a place to make Wisconsin a better place for people to live, thrive, and choose a place to grow and contribute. I'm going to take a minute now before we continue because I want to introduce and ask to come up to the stage first a friend, but also a new leader at WEDC who's really helping guide our mission forward. Pamela Boivin brings more than 17 years of experience in community finance and small business, and her leadership has strengthened Native American communities and businesses, as well as other rural Wisconsin economies. She's a proud member of the Menominee Indian Tribe of Wisconsin and a champion for ensuring that every community, no matter size or location, has access to the tools and opportunities they need to prosper. Pamela's passion for collaboration and her commitment to building wealth and resilience in local economies perfectly align with our vision for an economy for all. And that's why we are so honored to have our new board chair, Pamela Boivin, join us on stage. Pamela. Hi.
Thank you, Sam. Good morning, everyone. It's an honor to be here with so many leaders, partners, and change makers who deeply care about Wisconsin's future. As WEDC's new board chair, I am both humbled and energized by this moment because we know that economic development is more than just numbers on a page. It's about people, it's about communities, it's about vision and action coming together to shape a stronger future together. I'm excited to continue building on our shared mission to make sure every community, from our tribal nations to our rural towns and urban centers, has the opportunity to thrive. In my own journey, I've seen firsthand how access to capital, entrepreneurship, and local leadership can transform lives and landscapes. The spark of new business, the result of innovation, the resilience of a community rallying behind its vision. What makes Wisconsin strong is our willingness to work together, to invest in people, in partnerships, and in places. That's the spirit that will carry us forward. To all of you doing the work, thank you. I'm excited about what's ahead, and I look forward to everything that we'll build together and work together. Thank you.
Thank you, Pamela. We are so grateful for your leadership and partnership as we continue to build an economy for all. As we kick off this summit, I would love if you could carry at least one thought with you throughout the balance of the next couple days. And that is that Wisconsin's success depends both on community vitality and business growth. They are not separate. They are indeed two sides of the same coin. And that's super important. It's what we think about at WEDC all the time. That every time we invest in workforce, a business, infrastructure, entrepreneurship, we are strengthening the communities that sustain them. And in turn, every time we invest in communities, we are creating the conditions for our businesses that they need to grow. That is what unlocking investment really means.